What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So, I'm going to teach you guys some stuff today. Make sure when you guys come in, hit the like button, show attendance. I'm almost done with my paperwork. Pushed it back just a little bit, trying to get done with all this stuff. I'm on my way to Vegas. Today's my girl's birthday. So, trying to get out of here, man. I'll be gone after this live stream. You guys seen the title? Put a 1 in the chat for me. Let's see. There's that one. Man. Almost the end of the week. We're in January. We're in 2026. We're in 2026. I'm going to walk you guys through what I'm looking at. Maybe this might help you guys out. Just put this on the screen. What do you guys think about this truck? You see it says message sent. So what am I doing right now? What am I doing, people? I'm looking at trucks. I really need to buy 2 trucks. But if anything I've learned anything is by one at a time. I'm going to talk about the money I spent on the one I did the rebuild on as far as after the rebuild. That got a little, it was pretty crazy. We're going to talk about it in a second. I'm on my phone. I'm sending for a paperwork, so you just hang tight with me for a second. The hell? Oh, you got writing on it already. Let's see. You're like, damn, SoCal. You hit the button, you're not even ready yet. I was either be late or be with you guys while I finish up my stuff. Let's give you guys a little bit of time to come in here. Why do my alerts not go out? Like when I was going live, I did a test, right? When I was going live every day, I looked at that shit, right? And my alerts started going out. So more people in the thing. It was looking good. Then I get off, holidays, and then next thing you know, YouTube shitboxed me again. Like, damn, YouTube, you guys gotta stop that. But I got a crazy video coming out. I still gotta finish the editing and stuff. I got a crazy video you guys really need to watch. Obviously gonna be on members only first, just because I have to, but all you guys will be able to see it eventually. Let me see here. I'm almost done, guys. I apologize, man. But yeah, it's about a Somalian trucking company. It's just bad, man. Bad. I don't think anybody else has broke the news. Let me text Freud, tell him the paperwork is done. All right, I'm done. Let's get to business. All right, I'm gonna shout some of you guys out. We're gonna get this party started. Sean, what up? Dang. From Virginia. DD15, forever for me. Yeah. So check this out, man. I'm not I'm not talking on, what I think and stuff like that. Like, guys, you can believe it or not believe it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, I have no joke, probably in my career, probably bought, I don't know, 30 trucks off the top of my head, 40 maybe. Understand, I replaced my fleet in 2008, 12, 12. When I do the next one, 2020 or something. I don't know. Every time California comes with bullshit, but I've already decided I'm not doing no electric vehicle bullshit, so they can miss me at that crap. What up, what up? Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Let's go. I'm at a receiver just delivered first stop. Google review claim next stop is horrible. What up, Grim Truth? How you doing? Smash the like button. I don't know why. Why do you guys got a problem hitting the like button? Like, what is the deal with you guys? I spend my time on here when I could be doing other shit. I'm trying to get ready to go to Vegas, you know. And when I get on here to spend some time with you guys, I don't ask you guys for no super chats and but when you guys do it, I appreciate it. I don't ask for what do you call that shit? Cash apps and Zells. I don't ask for shit except for just hit the like button to show attendance. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree with me. You can hate me. I just want to see how many people pay attention to my live stream. You know, if I get 50 people on the live stream and I got 10 likes, that means really only 10 people are paying attention. So how does that motivate me to do another a live again, knowing that people are not paying attention? What up, Willie? What up? What up? What up? What up, Vic? So, guys, this may be a dumb question. First of all, there's no dumb questions. Understand that. But what is vocational in trucking? Vocational? I watched a video about Freightliner and it said Mercedes buying Western Star gave them access to vocational market. Hey, I'm not even gonna, lie on this shit. I have no fucking clue, Wicked. Anybody in the chat know what the fuck that all means? You got me on that, bro. I'm not gonna act like I know something I don't know. I don't fucking know what that means. I apologize. I don't know. Video soon of how a company's closing, downsizing looks. No, it's worse than that. It's about illegals and it's about a truck companies. It's fucking crazy. ICE is involved. Like it's a big deal. What up, FJ? He says, be getting some footage from my yard for you, SoCal. All right, all right. Comes only after a sleeve counterbore and custom cut to prevent liner drop. There you go. Oops. Like button hit. Appreciate that. New age says I hit it. Appreciate that. Sounds expensive but necessary, FJ. Vocationals like logging and specialized regional. There you go. FJ knew that. I had no fucking clue what the fuck that meant. Maybe if I slept on it, maybe it might come to me, but my brain's cooked right now. There's a lot going on. All right, so look at this truck right here. Look at this truck. To me, I'm thinking this used to be a prime truck, right? The 2021 has 745,000 miles, $35,000. Look at this one. I talked to her today about this truck. So I learned some stuff. This is a Penske truck, right? Here's a 2020 with 594,000 miles for $19,000. Cam the trucker. Cam the trucker. Can someone tag Cam the trucker? I've been looking out for him, on this truck shit. He needs to look at this one too. There's a 2020 with $594,000 for 19 grand. So here's what I learned. Check this out, people. I learned this today about Penske, right? I talked to the sales team. New age. Damn, I overpaid. Man, bro. Here's the thing though, right? This is why people come to me, man. This is what I do best. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So check this out, right? Oh, by the way, if you guys don't follow Cam the Trucker, man, go check out his page, man, Cam the Trucker. But so I talked to the Penske sales team, right? And they have different levels in their trucks. Different level. They have level 1, they have level 2, and they have level 3. I'm learning all this shit this morning. This is why I had to push back our live because I was on the phone. And I was like, all right. And she said, this one's level 3. See, level 1, level 2 will have a warranty. Level 3 will not have a warranty. And I asked her, I said, what is it about this truck that you guys do not like? It has 594,000 miles. What is it? Like, they know something we don't know, right? I'm glad they do the level 1, 2, and 3, but we're only talking about $19,000. Like, come on. Let's say you had to get it financed. Let's just say, right? You put a couple of grand down on it, no big shit deal. You owe $17,000. Your payment on this motherfucker is going to be like $300 a month. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Hello? Your payment would be like $300 a month. Nobody's listening? I must be here on the wrong morning, I think. She said, would you want a level 1 and level 2? I said, look, everything depends. Like, everything depends. The year, the miles, the money. You know, like, I make decisions based on when I have everything in front of me. I don't say, if she says, hey, would you do 50 grand? You're not, what are you selling me on? What do I get for 50 grand? What can I get for 50 grand this $19,000 truck can't give me? It's that Penske, DL. It's that Penske. So, but if you're looking at this truck, somebody's already went in front of me and started buying it or whatever. So, but yeah. Otherwise, I'd already pulled the trigger on this one. They still have it. But you know, someone's trying to buy it or some shit. Like how do you try to buy a 19th? I don't, you know what? I didn't even want to talk shit on the phone. Like, how do you try to buy a $19,000 truck? Like, that's less than a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you buy this truck, it's cheaper than your phone bill. My phone bill now, it used to be like $1,100 a month. It's down now to like $600 a month. Because my kids, you know, came growing and shit, got their own phone plans and all that shit. But this fucking truck will be cheaper than a phone bill. This truck will be cheaper than your groceries every month. Like, how do you try to buy a $15,000 or $19,000 truck? So we're in talks, you know. But what do you guys tell me this? What do you guys notice wrong with this picture? I'm gonna see. Let me solo this bitch out. I don't want no excuses here. Let me take this chat off. What do you notice? What's wrong with this picture that I notice? I'll wait. See, pictures tell a lot of stuff. Nope, truck ain't broken. Truck ain't broken. It runs and drives and ready to go. Nothing's broken on the truck. She's going to tell me. She's looking into it. She's going to tell me why this is a level 3 truck. But I already have a suspicion. Why do I have a suspicion? Because I'm looking at the picture. What do you guys see in the picture that's wrong? And look on top. Willing to negotiate. I didn't put that. Look, willing to negotiate. You got a $19,000 truck and they're willing to negotiate. How the fuck do you gotta try to buy this truck? How, is it that bad on folks where they can't afford to negotiate on a $19,000 truck? I don't know, so DL, so the difference, level 1 and level 2, they're gonna warranty. Number 3 level is they just don't warranty it. It's sold as is, right? No, I'm saying no, it ain't salvage title. Look at the picture. No, no, Willie, it's not the hood mirrors. It's got hood mirrors. What do you see? Details tell a lot. Now, I might be over exaggerating when I tell you guys what I see. I could be totally wrong, you know. But so when you do Penske, right? They guarantee everything. They promise you everything. Like they just want to sell these trucks, right? My buddy, they're in Penske trucks. I know they get oil changes on time. And I told her, I said, you know what? I said, I bought some Penske trucks in a fucking auction. And you guys remember when I bought that day cab, how much money I spent on that day cab? All the wheel seals are blowing out and all this other kind of shit. So this truck is in Minnesota or something. It's not even in California. She goes, well, how are you willing to travel, go get the truck? I said, fuck no. I said, I got a company I use. I'll pay them to bring the truck to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's for you. So that's what I mean. So level 1s are their best trucks. Number 2 is, their mid-grade best trucks. They're still want to warranty level 1s. They still warranty level 2s. And then their number 3s is as is trucks. And this is level 3. This is as is truck. So can anybody guess what you see? What's wrong with the picture? I know some of you guys are on phones. You're like, come on, SoCal. My phone's about as big as my finger. I can't see that picture. Or, hey, SoCal, I'm driving, bro. I'm watching you, bro, but I'm driving. I can't see the picture. So when you guys are done guessing, I will tell you what I see, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to assume. Assuming it's a bad situation. I hate doing that. But, I don't know why it's level 3. She will let me know. I will update you guys. But she will let me know. But this is a 2020. This truck, well, it was 5 years old up until about a week ago or whatever. But here's what I noticed. So here's what I noticed. You guys ready? Let me zoom in. Maybe not. Yeah. Well, let me zoom. Yeah. Look on the hood right here. Look on the grill. Isn't it supposed to say Freightliner right here on the grill in chrome? Look where I'm pointing at. Don't it supposed to say Freightliner? Oh, and here's another thing about Penske compared to when you buy Penske trucks at the auction. At Penske, they'll give you all the maintenance records. They get them brand new. They'll give you all the maintenance records. So, that's cool. So here's my thing on this picture. I'm like, why is this bitch level 3? It's got good miles on it, 594. There's nothing wrong with that, But then I saw the Freightliner missing on the grill. I was like, well, shit. Has it been in an accident? Did they have to replace the hood before? Did they have to replace a grill? Or did Freightliner just fucking fall off? Well, I have Freightliners and I never seen this shit just fall off. But she's gonna let me know what the fuck. But it's missing. It's missing. But for $19,000, and they're willing to negotiate. They're willing to negotiate. Like, that is crazy. Willing to negotiate on a $19,000 truck. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I'm not worried that, oh man, they're gonna, you guys gonna buy the truck, out from underneath me. You guys know how big Penske is? Like, let's just keep it a buck, right? Do you know how big Penske is? The chances of me looking at a $19,000 truck, let's just say, and the chances you find a $19,000 truck, how many trucks do you think they really have? And if you need it more than me and you get it before me, man, I'm happy for you. There ain't no hate in my heart. I'm happy for you, right? So it's only Penske when you're leasing, right? But then I was looking at this one. This is a 21 with a whole lot more miles, and they want 35,000. $35,000 with 745,000 miles. Only 1 year newer. Let me ask you folks, what's the better deal? This truck, this truck ain't got no warranty either, right? This truck, put in one in the chat. It's 1 year newer. That is it. Got 200,000 more miles on it, and the price tag is almost $20,000 higher for this one. If you think this is the winner, put 2. Now I'm only assuming about the hood shit, so don't put hate towards the truck based off that. You know what I mean? Because there might be nothing wrong with it. Like there might be nothing wrong with it. They got automatics, they got manual transmissions, but $19,000, and you say, hey man, I'll bring 15 right now. You're driving off with a 2020 Freightliner, 500,000 miles, 594 for 15,000. You can't get that price on the marketplace right now. You're not getting a 2020 on the marketplace from a private party for $19,000 unless it's got 1,000,000 miles on it. Trust me, I've been looking. I've been researching all over the place. But think about it. You can get a 2020 with 500. Now look, I got good faith in these DD15. She says, what about any other trucks? Peterbilt, Cummins. I said, no. I mean, Cummins is my heart too, man. But I told her the truth. I said, you never know when they're gonna fuck up. They could fuck up at 200,000 miles, 400,000 miles, 700,000 miles, 1,000,000 miles. Well, Cummins, you just never know. You never know. And I don't want to gamble that, with the new driver in the truck. I don't want to gamble that, right? The DD15s, man, they're proven. Pokemon's got 915,000 miles on it now. You guys remember the yellow Pokemon? So, and I know these trucks, I know, and again, if you're looking at a Penske truck, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. They probably don't have APUs. You better check the hours. This is where I might think that this one might be level 3 because it has a lot of hours, a lot of idling hours. Because Penske that I know of, they don't put APUs on the trucks. So, people will idle the trucks. So keep that in mind. So let me put me back on the screen here. Whoops, wrong one. Where can I find it? And the fucking phone's not gonna stop, bro. There was something else I want to show you. Let me see if I can find it. Let me look up the company. And if you guys can't afford to pay cash for a $19,000, $15,000 truck, it's okay. Why? Because Penske, they finance, apparently. They finance. So Where did I see that truck at? Where was it at? Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see here. Hang on. I do everything on my phone, man. So it's like shit. When I get down here, I'm like lost sometimes. I'm trying to get this done so I can take off and get my butt over there to where I gotta go. So let's look, right? Let's look. You know, oh Penske, they're trying to sell you on some shit. So let's look. Here's a 2022. They want $50,000 on it. Here's a 13. They want $24,000. Ignore this shit. I think they're parting it out. Here's a $12,000 one. This one's in California. He's showing it to you and all that. Starson's drivable. Got a DPF delete on it. It's a DD15. I don't know what he can tell me on it, but for 12 grand, you tell me what year is this stupid thing? A 15. Do you guys want a 15 for 12 grand or a 2020 for 15 to $19,000? You tell me. Where are we at? Let me see. Here's a 2021. They want $60,000 for it. Now there's cheap ones on Marketplace, but Penske, they're blowing some shit out. So this one's a 21 with 433,000 miles, and they want down here. He says $65,000. You see what I'm saying? So I just gave. Come on, god dang it! Fuck this fucking phone, bro. So I just gave you guys a gem, right? I just gave you guys a gem. I know you guys don't know that and shit, and I always tell you guys, go to the Marketplace, or sometimes you can go to Ritchie Brothers. Hang on. That's for. Who else? All right, that's my permit lady. Um. So I mean, just look at things, right? I try to show you guys, where's the best deals on trucks, right? If I'm in the market, not in the market, I still want to look around and see what goes on, right? So sometimes I tell you go to Ritchie Brothers, and then when I see Ritchie Brothers too high, I look at Facebook Marketplace. There's still great deals on Marketplace, but then I do more looking around, and now it's Penske, right? Penske's just giving away trucks for cheap, good trucks, way better trucks that you're gonna find here for the price, right? Like here's a 2017 for $27,500. You tell me, you want that 2020, or do you want this one? See, this one's got what has it got? All bills and picks, whatever that means. New head, new injectors, new clutch. Okay, so let me explain something to you guys. For most people that will read it, and I'm trying to teach you guys stuff, right? When you're looking at trucks, I just want to teach you guys so you guys don't get in some bullshit, right? When I look at this as new head, new injectors, new clutch, right? And then tires and bullshit. What is rule number one? What's rule number one about engines? Anybody know rule number one? And here's the crazy thing. You don't even have the mileage on the damn thing. There's no mile. Let me see if we took a picture of the miles. What's rule number one, though? New head, new injectors, new clutch. To me, that's a red flag. Another thing I'll do, which this guy's an idiot, is I look his company up his safety rating, his inspections, and all that. Because you can look his company up and see his safety rating and all that. How many times this truck has been trashed at the scale? Has it been through the scale? There's the miles. Got 889,000 miles. And that's another red flag. Why is your truck got 889,000 miles? You already replaced the clutch. Well, the clutch is normal, but the heads. So here's what I learned, right? In the car business. When I say car business, I mean when I grew up, I worked on my cars, and my dad taught me about working on cars and rebuild engines and do all the different things. If you got a wore out engine, which just has 900,000 miles, and you put a fresh, brand new, tight head on it, the bottom end ain't gonna last because the bottom end is loose. You put a tight head on it where it's like my engine, right? That I rebuilt. It's gonna get less fuel mileage because everything's tight. It's got to break in, right? It's real tight. So you just put a brand new head that's really, really tight on a wore out, loose bottom end engine. That shit's not gonna last. And he might even know that, and that's why he's selling it. Do you guys follow me? If you guys are following, put a one in the chat. I'm teaching you guys, so when you guys are looking at trucks and want to buy trucks, I'm trying to teach you guys of what I've learned growing up, what I've learned about this shit. If you want to apply it, you want to apply it. You want to think I'm full of shit, then it is what it is. Like, you're not paying me to sit here and listen to me give information. So if you don't like what I fucking got to say, don't use it. So this would be a red flag. And he wants $27,500 with a truck, to me, that's not going to last you guys shit. Because he put a brand new head on a wore out ass engine. You guys follow me? Here's another 17. So this guy wants what? 13. This guy wants $14,000 more than this guy with this blue truck. Same miles, 900,000 miles. Good condition, automatic transmission, DD15, DEF working, clean title in hand, 900,000 miles. And it's $14,000 less. Do you see how? Understand something. When you go on Marketplace, right? When you go on Marketplace, these people ain't salespeople, most of them. I mean, you get some lots on here and shit, but most people ain't salespeople. Their piles of shit is worth what they think it's worth. But the reality is, truck's only worth what the banks will finance or what you can pay cash for. And in 2026, there's some folks who can pay cash, but not as many as there used to be in 2020 or 19 or whatever, right? $1,300. He wants, what is he selling, the DEF system or some shit? DPF filter for Freightliner. First of all, if you spend $1,300 with this shit, like, there's something wrong with you, man. Here's one for 11 grand. Now this truck looks pretty clean so far. 14 DD15 automatic. It's in Spanish. I don't read Spanish. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. So he's pulling that off while it's running. There's no blow by. Like, I get it, man. Don't even show how many miles on the shit. So, here's one for $8,500. Again, in Spanish. I'm going to tell you guys something, right? For you, and I know there's nobody listening, but when you guys want to put something up for sale, use Google Translate, put your ad in English and put it in Spanish or whatever language is popular in your area, right? It could be another different language. Penske does not want too much. $19,000. They were willing to negotiate with 500,000 miles on a truck, and it's 2020. If that guy backs out of that truck, I'll probably go buy it. Like that is not too much. I'm trying to show you, you can't even get that kind of a deal on goddamn fucking on marketplace. You're not gonna find a 2020 500,000 miles for $19,000. If you do, then go buy it. Here's a 19 for 29 grand. And it's got this. It's got 529,000 miles. Salvage title. Salvage title. He wants $29,000. This truck is 1 year older than that Penske truck. 1 year older. It's got a little bit fewer miles, but nothing to make a big deal about. And it's got a salvage fucking title. And he wants $10,000 more than the Penske truck. And you're trying to tell me the Penske's cost too much. Trucks I saw on the Penske and Ryder website shows 51,000 on the low end. I don't know how you found the deal. I would ask the bank to borrow the money to buy it today. Well, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see if that guy's buying it or he's backing out or what he's doing. I know you guys can't figure out how I find these deals. But see, this is why the studios hire me to buy cars, because I just, it's just one of my talents. One second. Anyway, guys, do you guys understand what I'm trying to tell you guys though? Like straight up, like, one thing I know, and I said I would never buy another Penske truck at an auction, and I won't. Think about it. The ones they're selling, look, the ones that they're selling is not as bad as the one they put at the auction. I want you guys to think about that. So they have level ones, level twos, and level threes. And if that motherfucker don't pass a level 3, hey Bill, yeah, what up? Put that bitch in the auction and sell it to a dumbass truck driver. All right, will do. And the crazy shit is, how much will it sell at the auction? That's true, yo yo. That is true. That is true. I'm going to Ryder Truck Sales on Foot. They have some stuff not listed yet. Sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. Yep, that's a fact. So, so I just wanted to just touch base with you guys with that stuff, man, and let you guys know. Here's a 2021 for 35 grand. Here's one for 47. I mean, truck prices all over the place. I think I'm about to go, man. This phone. So just think about what I just told you guys, man. If you guys are looking for a truck, just be cautious. If you see some saying new head and they didn't do the bottom end, it's got 900,000 miles, run as fast as you can. Unless it's like cheap, like $5,000 or $6,000. Just know if you buy that truck, you know that you're gonna have to rebuild it sooner than later. Understand that? So this guy, he's pointing out all kinds of stupid shit. I guess he's selling fairings. I don't fucking know what he's doing. But yeah, so that's my 40-minute live for you guys today. Just to get on here real quick. It's my chick's birthday. We're about to head out to Vegas. I'm trying to make these live streams as much as I can. I'm trying to help you guys in 2026. But when I was talking to her, like, to me, it's not about the price. It's what do I get for the money? Like, what do I get for the money? Now, you guys got to have some kind of fucking what do you call it? Like a poker face. Was that what they call it? Poker face? Like that $19,000 truck. You talk to him on the phone. Well, we'll give it to you for 14 grand. 14. I'll take it. Like, calm down, bro. Calm down. Have a poker face. Learn to negotiate. You know? So, just be careful, man, because a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, a lot of things will tell you a lot about a truck, that they won't tell you. But then once you ask them, they'll say, "Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, forgot about that. Got it." You know what I mean? So it's just the time, man. I mean, I had a load today, um, going from Port Miami to Las Vegas, and that was a $2,000 load for flatbed. You know, you run out to Vegas for $2,000, you get a back off, or I don't know, $1,000, come back, $3,000, one day trip. But I mean, there's money out there to be made. You guys do whatever you guys want to do. But, like I told her, here's what I told the lady. I said, I can go get a brand fucking new truck. I said, but the reality is the way trucking is right now, it's not what I want to do. I want to stay as much of debt free as I possibly can, because the less debt you have, the more peace you have, the less stress you have. Think about that. Oh, on the blue truck, I did the end frame on. So remember, it was sitting for almost a year. So I ended up, what I have to do? I ended up fixing some air leaks, and I put 4 brand new airbags on the back because they're looking pretty shoddy. So I put 4 new airbags, and I had to, do something to the DPF after treatment system. I ain't gonna tell you guys what, for all the pointed ears, big nose with whiskers kind of people out there. But I had to fix the DPF system on it. But shit, it's running cooler, running better, man. So all right, guys, appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on the way out, and until next time, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Damn it, I'm looking at my analytics, and there's a whole lot of new people that watch the replay that ain't even subscribed. So yeah, till next time, guys. I'm out. I hope this video helps you guys out. Put in your comment section what you think. Put in the comments. Fuck, there goes the phone. That's why I gotta go.